Tracking Hurricane Ian as 12 News at 4 continues now. Cameras on the International Space Station capturing these impressive images of the storm. These pictures taken Monday as the storm moved in near Cuba and toward Florida.
In Naples, Florida, the streets flooded as the hurricane made landfall this afternoon. The storm gaining top winds of 55 miles an hour, making it just shy of the most dangerous Category 5 status.
Right now, we're taking a look at Anna Maria Island. That's between Fort Myers and Tampa, closer to the Tampa area. So they may be skirting the worst of it right now. Many of the live cameras in this area actually knocked offline because of the power of the storm.
12 News reporter Alexandra Leslie joins us now live in studio with more of the kinds of scenes that Floridians have been seeing this afternoon. Alex?
Well, Kim, near the Naples waterfront district, for example, strong winds knocked down a power line there, which in turn sparked this fire here. Because of scenes like this, police in Naples are urging people to stay off the roads and to shelter in place. The city of Naples issued an emergency citywide curfew around 1:30 this afternoon, which is in effect until further notice. Speaking at an unrelated conference this morning, President Biden said he made it clear with Florida's governor and mayors that the federal government is ready to help in any way possible.
When the storm passes, the federal government's going to be there to help you recover. We'll be there to help you clean up and rebuild, to help you get Florida get moving again. And we'll be there at every step of the way. That's my absolute commitment to the people of the state of Florida.
And while some are dealing with flooding, others may be seeing water in Tampa Bay receding from the shoreline. Local meteorologists say to be careful when the storm moves on shore, as the wind direction will change and that water will move back in. Live in studio, Alexandra Leslie, 12 News.
Thank you, Tony. And as Floridians braced for impact from Ian, some hurricane hunters took to the skies and flew through the eye of the storm to gather essential data for the National Hurricane Center meteorologists.
12 News reporter Alexandra Leslie joins us now live in studio with more details on exactly what they experienced up there. Alex?
And Shannon, these hurricane hunters, they're a part of the aircraft reconnaissance of the National Hurricane Center, and they traveled through the eye to learn more about its intensity as well as its speed. The National Hurricane Center says Ian is expected to cause life-threatening storm surge as well as flooding in the Florida Peninsula and catastrophic winds like you saw there. Now, when pilots with the hurricane hunters got a clearing to come through that eye wall, Major Kendall Dunn with the 53rd Weather Reconnaissance Squadron described the flight as one of the roughest of his career. He says the rain was so intense, the radar was only seeing just beyond the nose of the plane. And once things cleared a little more, he says he experienced horrible turbulence.
Worst weather I've ever seen. I've never seen those formations on the radar themselves. We got rocked, I like to say, like a boxer. The aircraft was basically overmatched at one point. We were max power, trying to gain speed. We were basically diving, losing air. It was a mess. It was the worst thing you could want to happen as a pilot.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says the state has mobilized resources, including the National Guard. And President Joe Biden said earlier today, when the storm passes, the federal government will be at the state's disposal to help clean up and rebuild. Live in studio, Alexandra Leslie, 12 News.